Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Vikeejeah, and I am back with another tutorial for you. This time we're doing an unconventional beauty with an unconventional lip. I'm also applying falsies today, guys, so if you're interested in how to achieve this look from start to finish, then you're gonna want to stick around. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the makeover. Alright, we're starting off with something a little different today for primer. I'm using Dr.brandt's Pores No More Blackhead Extractor Mask. This is a little bit of a nod to Nikki Tutorials using the Aftershave Balm as an unconventional primer. Gotta tell you, rub it until it feels tacky, you guys. It feels amazing. I'm going to double back and use Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer in the Mattifier for my nose because it's where I get most oily, and just a touch on my forehead. And then I'm going in with Smashbox's Under Eye Primer. And this is for my fine lines under the eyes. I'm going for a very bright under eye look. I want it to be flawless. And then I am going to use for my eyeshadow primer, the Miss Jessie's eyeshadow primer, which I got out of my Ipsy bag one time, and I really like it. I'm kind of obsessed. Can't wait to get to full size. All right, so listen. The number 66 from Sephora, brand new brush, you guys. Teardrop shaped like the Beauty Blender. Densely packed. Meant to give you this flawless, airbrushed finish to your foundation. And I am using the Hourglass foundation today in the darkest shade. I don't remember the name exactly, but I will include everything for you in the description box. The match is on point. I wasn't sure when I was in the store, which is why I asked for the sample, but I'm like pleasantly surprised that this actually matches me. But I will say this is their darkest shade, so for my women of color, just be mindful of that. Don't poo-poo it in the bottle. Swatch it on your hand, let it oxidize, because it's very deceptively like it's a match. So now that I've buffed it into the skin, I've got about medium coverage. I'm going back in to like stipple it in. This is what I call stippling it into the skin, or like patting it into the skin in order to cover up darker areas on my face. This brush is absolutely perfect for achieving both levels of coverage. And patting it in like this, much like you would with a beauty blender, it leaves you with no harsh lines. This brush is bae. This brush is two tools in one. Like, can you even believe this coverage? Now, I don't know if it's just that this foundation is so heavenly, so I'm gonna test it out with other foundations. But so far, it feels amazing against my face. And the methods that I can use to cover my face, the little point to get into the crevices, the curved end, like the fatter curved end to get around the softer spots on my face, it's just everything. Sephora Pro number 66. Yes, sing about it, get into it. I really loved it. Okay, now we're going into concealer. Of course, NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I'm not even sure I've used anything else since I purchased this product. This is Caramel, and I'm going in with my MVP of pointed foundation brushes, the Japanese pointed foundation brush, and that's what I use to blend out my concealer. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics equivalent to put my translucent powder on. This is Makeup Forever's HD loose powder. This stuff melts right into my skin and gives no flashback. It's my favorite translucent powder. I know everybody is into Laura Mercier lately. I will pick it up soon and see how I feel about it. See if it can, you know, steal me away from a boo-boo. Now, I'm contouring with powder. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Loose Powder Foundation in Deep Honey or Rich Honey. It's a dark honey. And I'm just contouring my nose with the e.l.f. pencil brush. I have a contour brush somewhere, but I just reached for the first slim, densely packed brush I could find, and that was it. Now I'm going in with that same foundation, and I am contouring / bronzing my face. I would say it's bronzing since this is a warm tone brown. So I'm using my bronzer brush from Japanese to do that and just set the areas of my face where I want it to be a little darker, cast a shadow, create dimension. Now I'm using my favorite blush, which is NARS Starscape from the Christopher Kane limited edition collection. And I am going in with a little bit of the bronzer I picked up recently from Sephora. And this is just to add a little bit of like shimmer. Just a little bit of shimmer because it does have some shimmer in it. And I wanted to warm up my edges, warm up underneath my contour, all that. Now we're going in with some highlight, high beams, baby. This is Becca's Champagne Glow in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and I'm using the bronze color to overlay over my blush. I want it to be a little bit shimmery. I want my cheeks to really pop today. So speaking of pop, I'm using Champagne Pop on the high points of my cheeks in order to, you know, lift up my cheekbones a little bit and just, you know, draw attention to my eyes. And I'm using my favorite highlighting brush from BH Cosmetics, you guys. This only costs $6 and it's really fantastic. I love this brush. Of course, I'm hitting the center of my face with Pearl. Pearl's the lightest color in the palette. I live. Now I'm going in on my eyebrows. I'm gonna just fill them in a little bit. I'm just, you know, I'm not drawing them on. You guys know I already have full eyebrows. So I'm just going to fill them in with my Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ebony. Short strokes in the direction that my hair grows in, and I'm concentrating on the sparse areas of my brows. I'm flicking upwards at the inner corner of my brows in order to create hair-like strokes and fade it out, and I'm using the spoolie to groom them. It's a pretty quick process for me. And now I'm using the brow gel also from ABH, and this is in dark brown. It just warms it up slightly so it matches my hair perfectly. Now it's time for eyes. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette from Morphe today. The Jaclyn Hill Favorites are available as individual shadows, and they're about $2 each. So if you don't have the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette and you're not willing to pay those eBay inflated prices for it, you can still get all of these shadows. I'm using cool tone browns today, and I'm using shimmery pinks. That's what I'm using on my lids to achieve this eye look today. I'm deepening my crease with a slightly darker cool tone brown. I added a shimmery kind of, I want to say baby pink on my mobile lid. And then I'm going to take a lighter version of that shimmery pink, and I'm adding that as my brow bone highlight. But as you can see, right about here is where I found it was a little bit too shimmery, and I used my blending brush with my transition color to diffuse it a little bit. Now I'm using that same bright pink in the tear duct area, and I'm not going to diffuse it because I want that section to be nice and bright. Going under my eyelids with a pencil brush and the same dark crease color to connect everything. And I'm using Demolition by Urban Decay as my lower lash kind of waterline fill-in. This is a super deep dark chocolate brown. And then I'm going on my tight line with a black. This is Ebony from BellaPierre. This is a really wonderful glide on pencil. It's smooth as heck. I'm using Wispies from Ardell for my lashes, but before I apply them, I'm going to line my upper lash line with a small flick. There we go. And that's the Sephora 24/7 liner with the classic felt tip. Now we're applying the Ardell Wispies with Kiss Lash Glue, which I got from the drugstore for about $5. I like it better than the Duo. The Duo, I think there's something in there that causes my eyes to water, so I don't use their formula. I like the Kiss one. It comes with a cute little flat applicator. You can just glide the glue on. And I'm just going in after I apply the lashes and just touch up in little areas where I feel like my skin is showing through. That's why I tight line, because I don't want my skin to show through the lashes. The lashes actually have a clear band, so you don't have to worry about covering up the band. And the lash glue dries clear. I'm pushing the lashes up a little bit because I want you to see them when I bat my lashes. My lashes kind of point out straight, which is a little strange to me, but whatever. And so I push these up, and now I'm applying mascara. It's my Gigablack. It's the one I always use. This is Desperation, also from Urban Decay. This is from the 24/7 eyeliner series. And yes, I'm using an eyeliner as a lip liner, because when are you going to find a lip liner in gray? And so now I'm going in with Smashbox Punked. This is a matte lipstick that is also very moisturizing from Smashbox. I'm in love with Smashbox lipsticks in their matte formula. They are awesome. Check that out. A fabulous unconventional lip, some sweet, simple, wispy lashes, and a soft, smoky eye. Can we get into the glow as well? Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, let me know what your favorite unconventional lip shade is, and don't forget to share this with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.